So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again. Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We are almost 100% sure it was lightning. Was there lightning? Look, bridges don't burn that fast. Especially like in the snow. Because the thing is, in the snow, if there's a fire, the fire melts the snow turns into water, the water puts out the fire. Right? So, and also, and so like damp wood doesn't burn. So it's not, it's implausible for this thing to burn down that quickly and that completely. If it was like in the middle of summer and it hasn't rained for like 2 weeks, then yes, that would make a lot of sense. Lightning! So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. I mean, he doesn't actually prosecute. He just drinks coffee and says random things. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh. Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. Maybe Godot holds it against Phoenix that Mia is dead. Cause Mia... I mean, he took over Mia's office. You're telling me the bridge caught fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days! It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. Yeah, it is. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Weather data added to the court record. The regional weather report for the night of the crime. So, alright, lightning. The reason, like... I mean, lightning happens with rain, usually. One, because you need the clouds to generate the static electricity for the lightning to happen. And two, because water conducts electricity. And so when it rains, the lightning just follow the rain down more easily than if it's just air. So the rain conducts electricity better than air, right? Because it's water. But snow is not, it's not water. So liquid water conducts electricity. Ice does not conduct electricity. So lightning when it's snowing or hailing is less common. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. You don't know! A regional weather report. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. February 7. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 PM, lightning 10 to approximately 11 PM. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Right. Let me, like, present him with things. He's not gonna know any of this stuff. Alright, he doesn't know anything about the map. Do you know the people? He's supposed to be Miss Elise Donham's apprentice or something. I see. Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. But he made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. Maybe he is. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you could say the exact same thing about him. Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago. Really? I thought so. No, wait. It's not so much drawn out, it's weary and tired, or maybe just plain old thin. I thought that too, sir. My salary's been kind of on the low end. Oh yeah, my food options have been kinda non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff. That's not too bad. I thought you were really into instant noodles last year. I got really sick of the stuff after a while, sir. There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background, we don't know anything really. Man, it sucks that Misty just died in front of us. We didn't get to talk to her. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I bet it was just one of those things, you know. She probably never expected to get so popular. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. With her fingerprints? Oh. Maybe she is an evil twin. So twins don't have the same fingerprints. You don't have her fingerprints. I see. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Well, everyone knows that you're quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger. Detective! Where did you hear such nonsense from? I didn't hear it from anyone, it's just sorta how I imagined you to be, sir. Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? No, not really. The other possibility is that Iris has been possessed by the ghost, whoever that is. What's her name again? I can't remember her name. So if they are like, if they are channelers, if they're like spirit mediums, they could be just channeling dead people. So she might be somebody channeling Misty, and she might be somebody channeling whatever her name was. And like they're not the actual people. I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never seen or heard of this person. He's wearing a giant mask, you know that, right? I gotta admit, he's puzzling, alright. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. He sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately. Alright, so nothing out of him. Main gate. February 8th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? What happened to Pearl? I'm so cold my brain's turned into sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another and... What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth defense attorney just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I say more like sorbet, it's rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. No, Iris did. Iris definitely murdered her. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Isn't he always wrong? The joke is that Larry is always wrong, right? Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea! Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention that might make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1000 test rides. Isn't that a snow car? Isn't that exactly what this is? That must be the main hall back there. A brilliant deduction, sir! Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? A brilliant use of suspense to build attention, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You've got a real flair for words, sir. I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat for example. It's like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, Detective. I can see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminds me, there's something I've always wondered about. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's in his mind whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Or truer, for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute! Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? But she likes Phoenix. Alright, that's it. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much, you know what I mean? Yeah, no. You shouldn't force things ever. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Jesus Christ. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Oh, he did it. Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? Yes. What? Get lost, go back to your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. Yeah, he did it. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Come on. As I suspected, psycho locks. He was probably perving on Iris. I'm sorry man, you know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Alright, can I just bluff him? The joke is that he's really bad, right? We can just bluff him, right? I still can't believe it, she was such a great person. But someone pinning this murder on my sweet little Iris. Edgy, please, I'm counting on you. Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that. Well then. I got it! I'll draw you a portrait, how about that? Since you're kind enough to offer, alright. Can you tell me about her? No. No, you can't. Alright, let me just like bluff him. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're gonna tell me what you really saw that last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh, that was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome, never seen anything like it. And around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. And around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. Okay. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white! Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then? And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 Psychologs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Alright, the bridge is there. The room's there. There's no way you can see it. Alright, good. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be easy. It won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed the lightning strike Dusky Bridge from was... here! He was on this side. Yeah, he was on this side of the bridge when it started burning. This is where you were! Well, what do you think, Larry? Oh, not much I guess. I'm sorry, what kind of an answer is that? Well, you were just making small talk, right? Like, how are you doing or something? Larry, look at the expression on my face. Do I look like I was just making small talk? To be honest, no. I guess not. Ha 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 ha. Alright, wait a minute. He wasn't here? Oh, he was down here? It appears I didn't think through carefully enough. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. He wouldn't have had been here because he was on this side. I think it was down here. Alright, I'm wrong. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait. Hold on. Oh, he was here. I should stop doing this. So when's the last time I saved? It was a long time ago. I don't wanna... I mean, he might have been in the inner... When was this? Not that long ago. Oh, I saved before, nice. Alright. So let me like move around, get more evidence before I start bluffing people. Was he really at the inner temple? But how could he get back across? February 8th, Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Sigh. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Mouse Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. Sigh, if circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. You're looking for a woman in a bikini. How much do you want to pay for the pleasure? Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Ha! If you ask nicely, I might just give you a peek, big boy. Oh. Alright, can I please see some bikinis? Aha! Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She is the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is the lesser. What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. Wait, it is? I don't remember that. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Kurain exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. It's an altar with a giant Matagama enshrined on it. There are lots of candles lined up on it too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop that! Cut it out! Please don't blow out the auto candles. There are more Inza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Ah! What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra important clue! A super special clue! I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter! Note to Iris added to the courtroom. Found in the main hall, maybe she dropped it. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. What is going on? To Iris of Hazakura Temple, salutation here. There is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Is that Phoenix? Did Phoenix do that? Oh, it's a warmed cat box. But where are all the cats? It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. Oh, look at all those ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of zabuton cushions called ninja. Why are you giving me such a hard time, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, Detective.